Hello!
Happy
Peoples.
Sunday. It's Sunday.
Sunday.
We are a day late and not a dollar short. Actually, we are $188.92 short. That's how much we spent. Oh, goodness. Turn that sound down. I don't want to hear my voice right now. Anyway, hello. I'm Tori.
I'm Bill.
And we are resellers, mostly on the Poshmark app. And this is kind of a weekly thing now. We do these weekly live thrift hauls. We're just going to share with you what we picked up from the locations that we went to. Typically, we go to the Goodwill outlet here in Seattle, which is a plethora of treasures.
Yes. Treasures.
And experiences.
Yes.
However, because it's Memorial Day weekend, what we find is that many of the thrift stores around us tend to have sales. And so with that, we decided to venture out a little bit, spend a little bit more money. Now, our average cost of goods for this trip was actually significantly higher, actually about double what we typically spend. Our average sale price for the month until this last weekend, I think was $1.97. That was our not average sale price, excuse me, our average cost of goods. I've had a little bit of wine, just, you know, it's no big deal. It's a beautiful Sunday. We have
Long
a holiday
weekend.
tomorrow. I'm trying to keep my thoughts in line, but hello, everybody.
Maria, hello!
Welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, and my ADD, if I have wine, my ADD is even worse than it normally is. So I'm like, okay, bring it back together. I have notes.
Guess who's here?
I have
Lizette.
notes.
Hello.
Hello, Lizette. So I have notes, but okay, so we went to Value Village and Goodwill. If where you are, Value Village might be, and I don't know why that's so hard for me to say, Value Village.
Wendy, hi. Thanks for showing up.
Also known as Savers. So Savers and Value Village are the same kind of company. Everything about them, their brand and logo and everything is the same. They're not a not-for-profit, but they tend to have some cool pieces, kind of priced up pieces, but when they have a 50% off deal, you can't beat it. And so we went to Goodwill yesterday just on a typical half off the tag sale, and then we went today to Christina, hello. And then we went to Value Village and picked up some things. Now, it was kind of weird. I don't know. Let us know in the comments if where you are, your Goodwills or thrift stores have any sort of like Memorial Day sales, and if they're busy. So the last kind of sale, I don't remember what was the last holiday that happened. Do you remember? April? We're in Memorial Day. There was a holiday like 2 months ago.
President's Day, February?
Was that what it is? I don't know, but whatever the last holiday was, we ended up going to the bins instead of going to the sale.
Adri, hello.
And we went to the Value Village sale this morning. We got there early, like 30 minutes early. We were ready to wait in line, and that we were gonna have to fight for carts and what have you. And it was dead. And we even checked out within like 5 minutes. It was crazy. But we did walk away with 23 items from Value Village this morning.
Sandy says our savers is 50% store wide tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Ours was today too. Yep. Yeah. And so ours never has sales. And I think when we were in Vegas visiting, they had like a special day each week where things were 50% off. But in Seattle, they're very stingy with their discounts.
Kristen says, my Goodwills here in New York don't do any sales at all. Just the one color 50%. Ooh.
Yeah, I think in the bigger cities, and that's Kristen here too.
Laura, hello.
Like with our 50% off. So with Goodwill, typically they have one tag. Like this week it was red, and so the red tags were 50% off today and tomorrow. But then we also get a bonus on Monday. That red tag, if it hasn't sold, goes to $1.79.
Oh, 79.
On Memorial Day, it'll be $1.29.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. So we actually, New York. I feel you. And I hear the prices are also a little bit higher in New York as well. Here in Seattle, we can still find some really decent prices. So going back to kind of tying that into our average cost of goods, $4.72 for 42 items is high for us these days. When I first started, that would have been like a dream.
Sorry, Laura.
But I did pick up some really cool vintage pieces. And so since I'm such a sucker for vintage, I kind of paid a little more, but because I needed them in the closet and I can't find them at our outlet store,
Laura said Florida doesn't even do the color tag. No sales at all in the Panhandle Goodwills.
Really?
Wow.
That's craziness.
Adri says they don't have colored sales in Michigan either.
So
is it just like regional maybe?
I think so, because I think some also have just like everything's the same price. So ours aren't that way. In fact, ours are very specifically priced. Here in Seattle, you'll have one top for $2.99 and then one for $7.99. And I know in certain areas, it really is like all shirts are $5.99 or what have you.
Well, it may have to be with how much they get also.
It could be.
Like
It could be. And we get so many items here in
We have a
Seattle.
reward system thing. It's odd.
Oh, for Value Village or for Goodwill? Because our Goodwill doesn't have a reward system, but Value Village does. But you only get 20% off.
Closest Goodwill has color tag sales. I'm in New England, Florida.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like the color tag sales. So anyway, let's dive into some of these items. So
sorry, well.
Wait, hold on. So Goodwill has a rewards program where you are?
In Michigan, yeah. Adrian.
Okay, I would be living there because I love Goodwill. I do. I love Goodwill.
Northeast Florida.
Okay, let's start with. We'll just
we've
go
got some stuff
by time. We'll just start with what we picked up yesterday.
And yesterday was a little sparse.
Well, I mean, we picked up.
But
again,
we got some stuff.
Notes, and do you like my pink Post-it notes? I don't know why that's a big deal that they're pink.
No set prices. Yep, that's us too. It's weird. And we go store to store, it's different prices.
Yes. And some stores, like, I can pick up designer labels that they don't know about at one, and then the other they do. So, all right.
Barbara, hello from West Virginia.
Hi, West Virginia. I was born in Norfolk, so.
I went to Burien store.
Haven't been there forever.
Yes.
Burien. We love Burien. We went to Burien yesterday. Yeah, yep. That's where we were yesterday. Oh, maybe we were there at the same time, unless you were there today. And in that case, no. Anyway, let's get to some of these thrift haul items, but feel free to chat as we go through. We will gladly chat, answer anything as we're walking through this. So we picked up yesterday kind of half and half. We found some items for Bill's Closet. If you don't know, Bill's Closet is 324 Finds. I should let you talk a little bit. If you haven't noticed, if this is your first time joining us, I talk a lot. Hi, my name is Tori, and I am a talkaholic. Can't help it.
That is my closet, and guess who made my business cards?
Yay! Yes, I made Bill's logo and his business cards. He loves that color green, as do I. Okay, we still haven't even showed anything. Anyway, what I was saying, so ADD. See, everybody, ADD.
Sylvia, hello.
So for Bill's Closet, he really focuses on a very specific aesthetic. So talk about that for a minute, and then we'll...
Sports, outdoors, and that's about it.
Oh my gosh, he's a man of few words. So his girl goes to all of the really cool like reggae festivals, and we have these like folk festivals. She's a rock climber. She goes and does all the sports. That's his girl. She does hot yoga.
Yes.
This is not me at all. But his girl, she wears Athleta. And so this is something we got for his closet. It's just really super...
I like the color.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen Athleta in that, like, almost Hawaiian print, but it's kind of neon-y.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's a 38B, so it has the built-in bra.
Size,
but it's really, really cool. Next item we picked up at the Goodwill is just from Target, but I love blazers. I'm not wearing a blazer. I thought I was wearing a blazer today because I almost always do. This actually is this really cool bomber that I picked up. It's from H&M, but of course I didn't get it at H&M. It's me. I got it at actually online at ThredUp. If you do not use ThredUp to do like sourcing or that kind of thing, I would say check it out. Sometimes they have really good coupons and you can get really great deals, but you have to dig through a lot.
A lot of sifting.
A lot of sifting, but if you're not feeling well and you don't feel like going out in public and you just want to like scroll through your computer, ThredUp can be very much a really cool site, but you do have to dig. But anyway, this is just from Target, and I picked this up because it is an oversized blazer. Prologue is the brand. It's new with tags, and it's a really cool green, almost, no, it's not herringbone, it's kind of checked. But it's a roll-up sleeve blazer, oversized, and it is a double XL. And I so excited because the size was wonderful. I love we're going back and forth with each of our closets here. Okay, talk about this one.
Another athletic.
This is athletic. Oh yeah, no, we knew that.
Yeah.
My nose is running now.
Wholesaler, but I like the neon in it, and it's another racerback little tank. New with tags, I believe.
Yep. That's the only reason we got it. We would not have picked this up if it was not new with tags. Did you see what Bill did there, though? He said racerback. He is getting so good at identifying styles. And I will tell all of you out there, if you are new to reselling, which I know many of you might be, and you're still trying to figure out how do I even look things up online or how do I find things, it's really getting to know the terminology. That's what's going to help you out significantly.
Yeah, thanks, Wendy.
So,
I know,
it's something that Bill is really learning, and it can be learned, or it can be learned.
Oh, it can be learned.
It can be learned.
Even for a monkey.
That is not what I said. But anyway, it definitely is a skill that can be taught. You just read about constantly the shapes of things. There are a lot of resources you'll find like on Pinterest, or I just use Instagram, where people will pop up a picture that have like shapes of dresses. So take those screenshots of shapes of dresses and then just go through when you're listing and say, oh, this is, you know, like a shift dress, or this is an empire waist dress, or this is a maxi, or whatever it is. But teach yourself that terminology, and that will help you identify those styles and how to search for them online.
It doesn't wear stuff like that.
So anyway, so all of that to say that Bill called this a racerback, which yes, and it's that cute neon, and it does not retail for very much. It's probably retailed at maybe $28 or something, but new with tags. I think it's still a really,
and I like the color.
Exactly.
Blue and green.
Great style. Yesterday was a really successful day for you.
Oh yeah, another piece of Athleta.
Another Athleta. So describe this for us.
Burnout floral tank.
Yes, Burnout, and I love that you said Burnout. So, okay, Burnout is this type of fabric that, in fact, if you just hold it up, you can see it kind of looks like this.
Wrecked.
So this is like floral Burnout, and I would put floral first because it's a floral pattern with that Burnout style. And it is a tank, but it is also like a muscle style.
All right, muscle tee.
But
almost.
It's super cute.
I like it.
What color would you say this is?
Beigeish, maybe tan.
Maybe I would say olive, but
that's a light olive.
It's a light olive. Yeah, it's kind of like
olives, and that's a light one.
I don't know. I feel like this is a little olive, but
yes, Laura, I know. Just laugh. I'm a dude. I can take it.
Oh, okay. I picked this up. I was really excited about this. You know those treasures. So if you are out thrifting,
the bolos.
You see, no, it's not a bolo. So it's when you're out thrifting, and every time you pick something up, and you're just like, really, $18.99, really, $9.99, $24.99, yeah, and you're just like going through, and then you pull one out and you say, there you are. I love you.
On sale?
This was just adorable. It's not going to be a huge sale by any means, but it's just cute free people. But the reason I picked it up wasn't because of the label. It's because it has this 70s vibe to it. I mean, look at these stripes. And you know I'm a sucker for vintage. Anything that looks like it's
Neapolitan ice cream.
Cool, but look at, the details in the front there. Those are really fun. So I liked this really light tank for summer. And she was definitely a great price.
Hello. Thank you. We just started. We had like 20 minutes of chat.
We did have a lot of chat. Like I was saying, I chat a lot.
Absolutely. Nice, lightweight.
So this is Prana. Another item for Bill's closet. Built-in sports bra. She's this Merlot color.
Love Prana.
Size medium. Definitely falls in line with his girl. She would wear this with a pair of like really fun flowy linen pants.
Flare leg cotton linen, the prairie ones I have in my closet.
There you
go.
Oh
yeah.
That's what she would wear.
Easy money.
Talk about this.
Peach, how you doing? Peach pepper.
I'm like, take a look at that way.
Maria, we're not laughing at you. We're proud of you. Thank you. This is Lulu. Lulu. Ooh,
you can't find her. She's hiding. Okay.
Farm girl fit, but no size.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a racerback.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a plan for that.
We do have a plan for that.
Someone found a sizing chart from Lulu Fanatic
Mm-hmm.
that even if it doesn't have a size, I can measure the bust, put that up with the pictures,
Mm-hmm.
and they can get an idea. But I like the color.
Exactly.
Well,
So something with
Lavender.
Lululemon, yeah,
There's been a year where they didn't put sizes on them.
No, that's not true.
That is. I read it from Fanatic.
Yeah, but that was before these. These just have these rip-off tags, so people rip them off. No one wants it to...
Dirty
Hopefully
rip-off.
you do not hear him just use a swear word again. We have talked about this.
Rip-off tagger
Everyone's
people.
going to have to charge Bill $1 every time he says a swear word on here.
I did not say it loud.
Yes. You did not say it loud. Hopefully no one heard you. The children are sleeping. Anyway, back with Lululemon. So, you know, this is one of those things where everyone talks about how there's a demand for it. And yes, you know, people love it. They love the way it fits. They love the styles. But there are a lot of them that do not have the sizes. And that can be problematic. I have actually left a number of pieces because they did not have sizes. So one of the things, and as Bill was telling you, was
Austin.
you can find these kind of pictures online and take a screenshot and put that in your listing. Now, it's not going to cover you 100%. We've never actually had someone refute something because of measurements. We've had low reviews or what is that? Ratings because they said it didn't fit. But
Right.
I mean, honestly, you can't control that. So anyway, there is something you can do about this if you still want to list it. And because the people, and maybe some of you really like this. I don't wear a lot of things like this. So for me, it's just a matter of putting up the measurements and seeing how it goes.
Easy.
Seeing how it goes. This I was really excited about finding. No, we have a whole other bag here. Remember, we have 43 items, not from the bins. These are from the regular old thrift. So this is All Saints. And okay, if you can see All Saints, Spitalfields, All Saints, it's a size 12. It needs to be steamed. So I hate that you're going to see it in this format because it kind of looks like used tissue.
I'll take care of it tomorrow.
But it has this rosette floral neckline. It is really cool kind of ruffled front, and then the back has this button back. And this only retails for like $90, which All Saints is pretty decent. It has a following, but it was just a really great, crisp white in great condition top, and they had no idea what they had there. That's all I'll say.
Sonia. Yep, it is cute. Absolutely.
Gotta keep up on those things. Tell me. So this.
I picked this up.
Okay, well, tell us why. You got everyone excited. I picked this up.
The color.
Okay.
Thought it was a tank. Come to find out that it's a tankini.
It's
without the bottom.
Yes. So this is from Sessa. And everything that I found online, because how funny is this? It has this like really old JCPenney label, and I'm like, okay, but when I search for Sessa, it doesn't come up as JCPenney.
No.
And then everyone that has something like this listed, including this exact style of bathing suit top, they say it's vintage. Now, I'm not going to call it vintage because I don't know 100% for certain.
Nope.
For certain. I'm not 100% certain, but it definitely has that vibe to it. New with tags. I mean, the price was right, and it is super cool. And it's a great size as well. New with tags is a size 14, so that's really great. And, you know, something about selling bathing suits, like with tops and bottoms separately, that actually, it can work well. I am 2 different sizes. So when I go looking for bathing suits, and usually it's at Target, to be honest, I either buy a one piece or I'll buy 2 separate sizes. And I think a lot of people are the same way, that you'll find something that, maybe something like this, you'll find, or you can just wear this with like denim shorts. That's what I'm thinking.
You can always mix and match. Yep, mix
and match and have fun. Ooh, make different patterns together. I love that idea.
Or a black bottom.
You can't wear black with that. There's no black in it.
Maybe blue or yellow.
Yes. Actually, you could. You know what? You could do whatever you want.
Whatever.
Anyone can do whatever they want. Yes. What rules? Fashion rules. What are fashion rules?
No rules.
They're meant to be broken.
Smashed.
Hammered.
Crushed. Out the door.
Okay. Now that we got that out of the way. So this I picked up. I have no idea. I thought it was very cool. It's kind of this fake vintage, nostalgic print, graphic print, new with tags. It is the softest cotton I have felt in a really long time. It is a size medium. I mean, it fits right in with my aesthetic. I might let you put it in your closet.
Oh, she's gonna let.
Kind of works that way. I am in love with this dress, and last time I was at Goodwill, they had this, and it was full price, and I wasn't going to pay full price, but it is this, you can kind of see, I'm trying to show you the fabric. It's really thick and this gorgeous floral. She's a Free People, which I do like, so we have this little Free People label there.
Deanna, hello.
And she's a size 4, has a little stretchy back. Now, these little boob cups, not the most on-trend thing, but with this style of dress with the fit and flare was really great. And it was hilarious because, again, last time I was there, I put it back because I wasn't going to pay what they were asking. And then Bill walks over to me and says, "Hey, I found this." And I said, "Well, what label is it? Or what tag color is it?" He's like, "Oh, it's red." I said, "It's 50% off." So she came home.
Get lucky once in a while.
We're up all night to have fun. We're up all night to have fun. Get lucky. Thank you for finishing my song. That was awesome. This brand's Colchi. I'm assuming this is how you say Colchi because it looks like it might be Colcci. This is just so cute. It has these fabric buttons in the front and then birds. Okay, and my eyes are watering. Every time we do these videos, light makes my eyes water. Promise, I'm not crying. I'm so moved to tears by this dress that I'm just gonna have to wipe away the tears. Okay, hopefully that helped. Anyway, so she is just really adorable. Has this navy blue. It ties on both sides. How cute are these? Are you gonna do that too? Ding-a-ling.
And the little metal
things. And then she has her little Colchi label on the back.
And I think it's written on the back as well, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there we go. It's on the label. Just a really adorable summer dress. Loved her.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm going to
Is
say...
this Alan Jackson?
He ruined it. I was going to give y'all a quiz, and I was going to say,
Nobody would know.
You don't think anyone out there listens to Alan Jackson?
Well, we do, but I don't know. Do you like country? Put it in the chat. Do you like country?
Some people listen to country.
We listen to country a lot.
We listen to everything, so let's just be clear. We listen to everything. But in the summer, country is like all the time.
Boot,
but
boogie.
Anyway, this nice little racerback tank, hotter than a hoochie coochie, Alan Jackson. It's super soft as well. This is just, it's Tultex. It's a size small, but I'm going to tell you right now, this, I just thought was adorable. It was cute. Bill found that.
Yes, Kristen, country. Living in Texas, can't help but love country. Yes.
And yes, I do love country. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love like all music, but country, just there's something about it.
In the summer.
Okay, now this is
nice, Wendy.
This is vintage, Alexandria. Man. So you can always tell these, like, this is a very little old label. Size 6. She's 100% polyester. But I loved the neckline. She has kind of this raised neckline. Fabric buttons. And I do love a fabric button. There are shoulder pads in here. And then these button with the fabric buttons as well. Here. I love this, and I love vintage tops because this tucked into high-waisted jeans is just such a cool look. And this isn't a high, I mean, I don't charge a lot for my vintage pieces because this isn't anything that was probably retailed for a lot, but the uniqueness of it, totally worth it.
Definitely country in the summer. Wisconsin, home of Country Fest. Yes.
Oh, Country Fest.
Ooh, we have Watershed here.
Summer is just a great, like, windows down or sitting outside at the fire pit, listening to country. Yep. I don't know. There's just something about it. It just makes you feel connected to the world. That was probably the lamest thing that I've ever said. Not connected to the world, but I do. I feel connected to summer is what it is.
Summer's when the crops grow, so country.
And the whiskey comes?
Oh, whiskey.
I was trying to quote a song, but it didn't work. Okay, talk about these. I need a drink.
So Tori picked these up yesterday. Didn't know, but or the heel. Bionic heel, actually. Made in Spain. Thong. Really good condition. And they're going up. Actually, they're listed already, so they have little sun emblems on the top.
Yeah, I picked these up because I thought they were Birks at first, because of course you're walking down skimming and you're just like, oh, I think I see some Birkenstocks over there. Walked over, noticed obviously they were not Birkenstocks, but because of the quality was so amazing, and the sun emblems here, I was just like, you know what, we're just gonna have to give these a go. They have this really cool Velcro adjusting piece too. So it's your girl. It's your girl.
My girl.
It's your girl.
Prana and flick flops.
See, I always get so hot when we start doing this. Well,
No.
no, maybe I shouldn't be
I'll
wearing a
open the
bomber
window.
jacket.
Oh my gosh.
It'll get, no, if you open it, it's going to get loud in here. It's
won't
fine. I'm just taking off my
open.
jacket. Anyway, hi. Oh, so this is one of my vintage t-shirts that I've had for, I can't even tell you how long.
Somebody said they loved that.
It is
All
actual,
the
it is actual
celebrities are wearing
vintage.
Who was
And I can't believe that it is not threadbare or anything. It fits
is it?
perfectly. Yeah, love this top.
Oh, Maria. That Coke shirt is cute. Coke tees have been on tons of celebrities. Yes.
Oh, maybe I should pay more attention. But I love this shirt. I love it. So this, and now we're on to the items that we
Today.
picked up today. And in fact, this one, actually, I guess we should do, so something else I didn't even say. There were a couple items that I picked up yesterday at the Goodwill in Burien, where, because Goodwill here by us has such a really great return policy, and I'm not sure how thrift stores are where y'all are located, but our Goodwill lets you bring anything back within 7 days, and they give you a gift card of store credit. So you don't get cash back, but they make it super simple. They just put it on a gift card. You don't even have to shop that day. You can go and then come back, which is amazing, because like Value Village, you have to exchange it for something that
Rough.
day.
Like that minute.
And honestly, usually I just don't have time for that. But the reason I exchanged the items is because there were a few pieces that I picked up that I thought would be great, and I got home and I thought, maybe not, and I'd rather put my money back in.
Thanks, Lisette. Love your closet as well. Same in Texas, 7 days for credit. Yep.
Yeah, I love that idea. So I picked up when we were there. We only literally had 20 minutes
What'd
to
you pull
shop.
out of there? Yeah, I forgot about this.
So we had 20 minutes to shop. Didn't find much, but found two pieces. 11sies. I do like 11sies from Anthropologie. This is just this adorable kind of fit and flare color block skirt. She is a size 0, but I thought she would be a really great addition. Once she's steamed, she'll look much better.
Wow.
And then I love Harvey's.
Yeah,
is anyone out there familiar with Harvey seatbelt bags? Anyone at all? I know they're
14 days?
they're kind of wait, there's a 14-day return policy?
Lisette, we have 14 days for a refund. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
14?
But if you do not know Harvey's seatbelt bags, I will tell you this is something that maybe you should look for. I don't want to say bolo. People say bolo all the time, and I don't want to.
They're hard to come by.
They are hard to come by, and every time. So I used to actually buy them for myself back in
Wallets.
the 2000s. Oh my goodness, it was a while back, but I bought. They were new then, and I loved them. Right? They take recycled seatbelts and they turn them into bags and wallets and belts and stuff. But I love them so much, and I've sold mine off, and I did really well with them. And then today I found this amazing black tote of Harvey's, and it does still have the fob. And that's one of the things you tend to lose with some of these purses. They lose their fobs, and this is in immaculate condition.
Oh, that's in perfect condition.
So gorgeous. And I am really excited. Luckily, I don't like to carry totes, so she is not mine.
Peach, I love selling Harvey's. They sell so quick.
Yeah.
I only found 3. Sandy, I picked up one same color new with tag sitting in front of me.
New with tags. Yes, please.
Carol, ours is 14 days in Denver, but only store credit.
But still, store credit
Hello,
for
Carol from
returns
Denver.
is still, I will take that, especially if you don't have to shop
Wait,
that same day.
mine is teals, yours looks the same. Oh, this one's black.
Ooh, teal. Oh, the teal would be gorgeous. I do like the black. I was really excited though, because black is one of those basic colors that I think will have a really broad audience. So she'll do well. And then that was all I got for the return this morning. I just returned a few things. And then at Value Village, we've been finding so much fossil lately. So we found this
We've found a
fossil.
lot of
Can't
fossil
even,
lately.
where, how come the logo isn't coming through in here?
Oh,
there she is.
there we
You
go.
can see
Well,
she's kind
kind
of
of.
shiny. But does anyone love polka dots? Because I love polka dots. And then look at the back,
Wow.
contrasting polka dots.
Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thanks,
And
Lisa.
then on the inside, it has all of these spots here. So great. And then it has the zipper back. So
Harvey's
this is just
has
one
a
of those.
collaboration with Disney, and those ones are super,
Oh, I can imagine. Super wet.
cool and pricey.
Awesome.
Thanks, Peach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
can
found one of
imagine
those.
that would be so
Ooh.
cool. But I do like Harvey's. And I also like
She would
Fossil.
probably keep it, though. 'cause
No, I
we love
wouldn't.
Disney also.
We don't love
I like
Disney.
Really?
What was the last Disney movie that you watched?
I'm not talking Disney movie. I'm talking Disneyland.
That's different. Disneyland and Disney movies, I think, are separate. I've never really been a big Disney fan. Recently, though, okay, so I hope that this doesn't get anyone mad at me. But growing up, I was kind of like, I don't want to be a Disney princess. I want to be a superhero. Which now, these days, though, a lot of the Disney princesses are superheroes. They are just like strong females, and that's amazing. And I'm so glad to see that now. But when I was younger, it wasn't. We were just like, come rescue me. And I was always thinking, I don't need to be rescued. I'm going to rescue myself.
Wow.
But it's true. But anyway, so if you like Disney, I guess they have made some strides in that area.
Yeah.
But we do love Disneyland. Okay, we're going in this weird thing. Anyway, next.
Sorry. We were just...
Like, what? I love these. I love these. I love these.
Uh-oh, somebody said you go, girl. What was that?
Woo-woo.
Adrian.
Show these. Okay. How beautiful are these? These are Danskos. They have the really fun... How come I can't think of the words right now? My wine is making my brain not work.
It's not bamboo, not cork. It's crud.
Braided something. But anyway, these are in amazing condition. They're 41, and these are gonna go in Bill's closet for sure because
not espadrilles. No, but it's
rope.
Burlap.
Rope.
Rope.
Rope. But Danskos, I love Danskos. I like unique Danskos. And
Those
41.
are unique.
Great size. Bill and I, okay, actually I'll talk about this in a minute.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, I found a few vintage pieces that I was totally in love with. And if you are a vintage lover like I am, get this out of there so you can see this.
All right. I'm going to be back in a second.
You gotta go check the score?
I got to get a drink.
Oh, I thought he had to check the score.
The
There's like
score.
scores on. Okay,
The score is over.
Hopefully he doesn't fall down because this is a mess. I wish I could show you. Anyway, look at this double-breasted deep V. I'm trying to show you. Deep V, double-breasted dress with this back detail. Like, this is so cool. It's like this braided detail. And this brand is Lois Snyder Danny Max, size 6. This is just really cool. She is, well, okay, she's a size 6, but I'm going to style this, and I think that this is such a cool piece.
Looks like a
power suit.
airline stewardess outfit from the 60s.
I don't know, but I thought it was just like so cool, and I paid a little for it, but.
They'll love all your soccer shirts. Thank you, but I'm a soccer fanatic, Lisette, so we have season tickets to soccer.
We do.
And I love the soccer.
You do love it. Okay, so I'm gonna admit to this, and and if you're familiar with this, anyone, you can tell me. I got this because I loved it. It's Cachet, which I know that I probably should know. I think it's a decent brand. Oh, thank you for more light. But this is Cachet, and it's decent. I think this brand is decent. I have never purchased Cachet, so I don't know where it's from. I just know I recognize it. It's a size 2, but I got this because I was thinking that if it's nothing, I would still wear it. I paid more than I should have for this, but it is a high neck maxi dress in black, but it has this look at that. This reminds me of something that you would wear to a gala or an event. It just has this flow to it, and it's fully lined. So either way,
George's girl. I had those same dance clothes in the same size in my Posh closet for like 10 months. Put them on eBay, they sold.
oh, so eBay.
Cachet used to be very high end in the malls. I love Cachet, one of my favorites to sell.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I
Cookies.
just thought, I mean, that back of this dress was so beautiful. And this will be something that I do model. So some of those, especially with black, it's really hard to get those great photographs that show all the intricacies. Yeah, the intricacies and the coolness of them. So if I, especially with dresses, I try to buy dresses that are kind of in my size if I can, just so I can show the shape and the flow of them.
Hi, Carol. Yep. Cachet does well. The more embellished and crazy it is, pretty sure they went under a few years back.
They did. Oh, they went under a few years back. Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I gotta hide my eyes.
No. Let me. Don't give anything away. He's ruining
Hi,
all my
Carol.
things. I have a quiz for everyone out there. When you think of Barbie, what color do you think of? And I'm gonna give you a second while I take a drink of this. But when you think of Barbie, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. What color do you think of?
Oh, Lily says pink.
Okay.
Anybody else? Come on. Pink, Maria. Anybody else? Come on. Debbie said pink. Pink all the way. Bubblegum. Barbie hot pink.
Bubblegum. Oh, someone said bubblegum. I'm so glad someone said bubblegum.
Natasha.
Look at this. Natasha, bubblegum pink. This is one of my favorite pieces that I found.
Gracious.
Okay, it is this amazing, like I can't even jacquard fabric. Like I don't even know if that's what I'm talking about. But it has, look at this detail in the shoulder. The pleating, and then it has the built-in like kind of crop over the mini skirt. And then the back of it has the exposed zipper and then the pearl. This was one of my favorite. I am so in love with this. And I don't even know if I found the brand, there was really no brand in here. CC and DD, it's a size medium, but I don't know the, let me see, it's the lining. What tells me that it has to be something unique or quality.
Because it has the print on the lining.
Yeah, it's hard to see this, but the brand is actually on the lining. It's kind of crazy. Hey, Lynn! I saw Lynn. But hello, everybody. Welcome. Lynn, you're just in time for one of my favorite finds. But
it needs she has a hat to go with that, actually.
CC and oh yeah. Do you want to get the hat? I'll
Wait
show you the hat. So
wait
CC and DD, I'm gonna have to search. I haven't done any like comp search for these. Everything we got was literally just like get it and come home. But this, I mean, I can't even everybody tell you how beautiful it is. But this, she's not quite the right pink. But I did get this vintage hat, if anyone remembers, from one of my other thrift hauls. But you know, it's very Jackie O, totally different pinks. But you know, if you had a pair of shoes that were this color, you can kind of tie it all together.
Oh my God, that's a Samantha Montgomery dress.
Samantha Montgomery.
You could be Barbie and Ken for Halloween.
Oh my gosh. I am not, I have to try this on for photos, but it's amazing. Whew. Okay, let's switch gears a minute because I am like still getting over the amazingness of that dress. And she wasn't that expensive. I will tell you, I think she was like
Bewitched.
Yes. Like $6.
Bewitched.
Oh, I could see Bewitched. Yes,
Samantha.
As soon as you said that, I saw her. That is so correct. Talk about these shoes.
So I found these gigantic bad boys today. Moen, I believe. Sandals, size 13. Great condition. I mean, they little spit polish and they're going up, but fairly certain these are gonna, some gigantic dude's gonna want to go out in the reef on these because
they're size 13. And
they're good.
You know, we may not say gigantic dude.
That's a big guy for a 13. Holy smokes! Do you see
that? But I'm just saying, you know, thinking about size and being inclusive.
That's a huge dude.
But being
or
inclusive,
a woman.
we might say someone who has a size 13 shoe.
That's a gigantic person.
It doesn't have to be.
Wait.
Remember, we want to be inclusive of all shapes and sizes, so you don't want to say someone's gigantic.
That's a big foot.
There you go. So so big foot comparatively.
Big foot.
I'll let you say that. This blazer I loved. It's Ann Taylor. orange and white, super perfect as we come into those warmer months for the office. When you're, you want to stay warm, you pop on this really cool blazer, and I love Ann Taylor anyway, so she's just really cute. 3/4 sleeves, great condition, nice structured.
Almost creamsicle.
Creamsicle, yeah, creamsicle. I like that. Okay, I got this because it's window pane blazer, and as you know, I can't resist a blazer. It has this leather clasp that comes here, pops it together, and you get this cute little leather clasp, and it happens to be Armani. No big deal, Colazione. Probably not how you say that, but anyway.
Holy cow, your
really
son
nice.
wears a 13?
See?
Oh my goodness.
See, so it's the thing is like everyone has different size feet, so you don't want to be non-inclusive.
Over 6 feet. That's a gigantic person. I'm 6 feet. Oh my gosh, I wear a 10.5. 13.
That's a great size.
Perfect size.
There you go. It's perfect. Every size is perfect, right?
Yep,
that's
absolutely.
Right. Every size is perfect. So we just have to make sure we use inclusive terminology.
Carol, your son wears a 13? Sweet.
See,
these
so
things are going to be up to
it's just not as, so I think a lot of people, we get into
big
these.
Feet, person. I think that's what I'm getting into.
But not even just with feet. So this is where when we think about with sizing.
No, I think big, like.
I know, but we always, like, as a society, we always lump people into, like, you're either the average or you're plus, or you're super skinny, or you're plus size.
True.
And we lump people into these sizes, and then we've been taught from such a young age to say things like, oh, you're skinny, which may not seem like a kind of bad thing, but really to skinny, to skinny people.
Big, like, large.
No, I know, but I'm just saying we don't realize that terminology that we use and how it can kind of come across as negative, even though we don't mean it that way. So
no, I apologize if I offended anybody.
And no, this is all I'm saying is that just being mindful of it, because I do that every day where I have to be mindful of what I say, because it's a thing. It's our society, and we just want to make sure we are.
13. That's hockey goalie.
So there you go, hockey goalie.
Yep. Haha. 1360 Flintstone feet. Absolutely. That's all I'm saying. That's a big foot.
That is so.
Skinny
it is.
People don't think like skinny anymore. No, absolutely. Absolutely. We're all just people.
We're all people, and so it is what it is.
That's a gigantic foot.
So you know what else is what it is? These amazing Levi's. After. I don't know what CT stands for. I just saw that it said CT. When Bill and I were waiting in line to go into the Value Village, I was like, okay, we have a plan. Let's make sure that we hit the shoes up first. And then after the shoes, I want to go look at 501s. Like literally that was my thing, because I love 501s, and I think that every time I've had 501s, they've sold, and so I really like them. There were a few pair, but this was my favorite pair. In fact, these I could wear, which
they're not going up.
No, I love them.
They're not going up.
But I have to figure out what the CT means. I have never seen CT next to 501. CT, if you're familiar with what that means, let us know in the comments. But yeah, I've never seen an asterisk with a CT. No, that's not an asterisk. It's a registered trademark. CT, custom tuck, I don't know. Anyway, but these are like beautiful.
Have a happy birthday, Lisette. Have a good weekend.
Happy birthday.
See you later.
See ya. But these are like perfectly destroyed in the front, perfectly destroyed in the back, and they do not have any like stains on the inside. These are such a great find, and I'm not going to cut them into shorts because I think that having this distressed knee is going to be such a great find. In fact, I think it gives it more monetary value, to be honest, and it's a size 28, so I was really happy with those.
Good size.
Couple of additional vintage pieces. This one,
lots of vintage.
Miss Elliott. Custom tapered. Oh, custom tapered. I just saw that on there. Custom tapered. It's good to know. But this, look at this number. Like she is 70s all day. Deep V. Now this is a little risque for me. Okay, I don't show a lot of skin, but I saw that there was like potential in this. So this deep V front with the bow, and then it's a midi. And I don't know. I think that once I model it, it'll come across much better than it does on camera.
Black.
Because it is black. Yep.
Black.
Oh, good. We're kind of getting down here to the bottom.
More black.
More black. But this is another piece of another vintage piece. Oh, another one I loved. Not as much as the pink vintage piece, but structure for days. Look at the front of this. Oh my goodness. It is this. It's gonna hit like a midi. It's below the knee, which this would probably be something that would make sense to like crop and make a midi or make a mini, because the style on the top is amazing.
Why would you do that?
Because I would wear this as a mini, but it's right now. Oh, but look at these. Look at this, the shoulders. This is just gorgeous. I thought this was so unique, and it has that menswear look. I wish this was a jumper. If this was a jumper, I would be even more in heaven. But it was great. Here.
You picked that out.
Well,
Oh,
what?
it's Lou. Lou's in the house.
Lululemon. But again, I don't know. We haven't sold a lot of Lululemon, and
No.
but we've talked about this. People
But this-
love it.
And this has actually tags in it.
No, it doesn't.
City scores. Hello.
So this, it's a little pilling. Bill's gonna do some sweater shaving on this, but it does have the finger holes.
Thumbs.
It does have the Lululemon logo in the front. I don't know. I think I saw the label of what this is called. Is this the label? You are beautiful. Oh my goodness. It says you are beautiful.
Oh.
Right there. You are
Definitely
beautiful.
going in
that
my
makes
closet.
me happy. But then it
Lori,
has the logo
hello.
here. It's a size 2. So it actually, this one actually has a size label.
Woohoo.
And it'll be easy to find the style. But, you know, we're going to give this one a shot because it's thick, it's great quality, and we'll see. Has a little tiny stain, but that'll come out.
Yes, it will.
Get some Dawn. Oh, Bill found me this. Why'd you pick this up? Tell us.
Because of the sleeves
Okay.
and
These
the
are
back,
cute little sleeves. Cute back detail.
the buttons, and I like the way it felt.
Awesome. Those are all valid reasons to pick up an item to sell. Lots of details on here. The fabric is great. It's cloth and stone, which definitely, there's been an oversaturation in the market of cloth and stone. By us specifically, I know that at least a year ago, our Marshalls had a ton of cloth and stone. A lot of people were doing retail arbitrage, picking them up across the country and selling them on Poshmark. You can probably still find them out there. So cloth and stone, I have a cloth and stone shirt that I found that's still been sitting there for a while. You know, the market is saturated with this brand, but this style specifically is really cute, like picnicky, and you know, it's something I probably would have picked up even if it wasn't this brand. So I thought it'd be great. And then it does have a high-low hem, which adds a little bit of details there. And I think they're metal, and they have metal
I
buttons.
thought it was cute. And there's one in back of the.
Yeah, they have a little button down top, so it's cute, super cute.
Yeah. I guess it's so slow for her as well, but we'll see. Uh-oh.
So I found Jeffrey Campbell. I am a
Imagine
magnet
that.
for Jeffrey
I think
Campbell.
we are as a couple.
It's at good prices. Like, not even just Jeffrey Campbell, but Jeffrey Campbell.
The cloth and stone is extra small, Lynn. Extra small.
Is she an extra small?
Yep.
Extra small. Oh, good. Lynn, I'm so glad you're here because I'm going to talk about something in a second, too, that I think we will connect with. But these are beautiful leather, and they have this really cool peep toe kind of ankle detail. So I really liked those.
Extra.
Super cute. These are probably going to stay in my closet because I paid a little bit more. Because I paid, trying to do math, $8.50.
Thank you, Wendy. Scuba jacket. Lulu.
Oh, scuba jacket. Thank you. But I paid $8.50. I paid $8.50 for these. They're Stuart Weitzman. I can show you there. Nope, that's upside down. Stuart Weitzman. They're this leather loafer, lace up, super cute, menswear inspired. Yeah, patent leather.
They're in perfect condition.
They're in great condition, and I paid $8.50, which if you were buying them for your own self,
nobody wore these.
No, these are great. But if I was buying them for myself, then $8.50 is really okay for me, but for reselling,
Yo, mama, thank you.
that's, I think that's a little too high. So unless these are going to get me a huge return on investment, these are going to stay in my closet because I love menswear inspired items, and I do not own a pair of black loafers, if you can believe it.
Nope.
This I saw from afar, and hello. Hi, this is gorgeous. I am in love with straw bags, especially straw bags that are unique in nature. And that detail right there with those, it does have the zipper closure and it's perfect on the inside. So this and that green, it's just such a unique piece. And this is like, these are very Insta worthy. A lot of like Instagram bloggers are looking for bags like this because they take great photos. So I was happy to find that.
Those patent shoes are cute. I can see why you want to keep them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
yo,
great.
mama, that's gonna be the way.
This is probably something I picked up that I was on the fence about, but I was like, whatever, I'm gonna get it anyway. It is Victoria's Secret. I don't really buy a lot of Victoria's Secret, but it is a silk robe, and I've been wearing a lot of these silk robes as like kimonos. And this fabric, I'll show you here. The back is just really pretty, and this one actually had the belt. So if it did not have the belt, I wouldn't have picked it up.
And the deep pockets.
But it has pockets?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just saw a pocket.
I don't think it has pockets.
What's that? A pocket!
JK, apparently there are pockets in this robe. So it has the wide, like kimono style, well, not almost kimono style.
I thought Bill was telling Tori your mama. Then I saw your mama chat. Sorry, Maria, I'm sorry. I should be...
I'm like, oh wow, so appropriate. Okay.
My bad.
Okay. So
funny.
I think that was...
Is that it?
Well, except the last few things that I want to talk about.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
and this is what I was going to share, is one of the things that happens to a lot of us is we get items home, and we were talking earlier about how, some of our places have really nice return policies, but maybe a couple weeks go by and you haven't listed it yet, and you hang it up to steam it and you say, oh no, you hang it up to photograph it and you're like, what just happened? Something happened. So this happens it happens to all of us. It happens to every one of us all the time. You're sweater shaving something and you get a hole. I mean, whatever it is, we all have this happen. So one of the things that I like to do is to take those items, instead of just donating them back, which you definitely can, because that's a business expense. It's the cost of doing business. You just mark it out of your inventory. You get a tax credit for it, essentially.
Stinks.
But what you could do is you could upcycle those items and actually make them something unique and cool. And that's something that I really love to do. So while we've been out the last few weeks, I have been looking for pieces that I will be able to do a video on for upcycling old items. And the last couple of items I picked up was with that intention in mind. So since it was a 50% off day, I picked up a couple of these like lighter jackets. Nothing exciting. This is kind of just a windbreaker material, zip front, great condition. But because the price was so cheap, I'm going to take this jacket and I'm going to upcycle it using material from items that we're not able to sell. So that's why I picked this up. Same thing with the, oh no. Oh, I forgot about, JK. This is not going to get upcycled. I'll share with this in a second. That is not getting upcycled. But then, then I picked up this t-shirt, which was 75 cents. But if you think about buying like patches and things like that, 75 cents is totally doable. So in this, I'm just going to cut off the be free part and then take that and I can sew that on the back of like a denim jacket or a denim vest or something like that. So that becomes a really cool addition there. Same thing with this. These jackets are not selling for me. These utility jackets, military jackets just are not moving. But this price was so cheap. The brand is really nothing. Ashley, don't know what that is, but she's gonna get, again, on the back, this can be the be free and maybe like a peace sign or something on the back, and just really upcycle that for not very much money. And then that's gonna customize that piece for you. And then again, something like this is just a nice little orange 3/4 sleeve lightweight jacket. You can add those things too. So when you have something like this happen, and Lynn, that's why I brought this up, because when I saw your story today online, I was like, that's exactly what happens to me all the time. Especially if you can sew, there are so many possibilities out there. So if you're out and you find something super cheap, and you think it would make a cool like piece to add something to, there's no harm in getting it. So I did spend a little bit on some of these pieces, but
one, we already have some.
Oh yeah, I have a whole
the
bag of
bins,
stuff
so-
to use that for.
Yep.
But there was one more item that was not DIY inspired. It actually was, I was in love with it, and I'm not going to try this on because she's so
She's
cool.
going to try it on and keep it, so this is not going for sale.
This is just the Levi's. I do love Levi's.
Levi's.
I just love denim jackets, and I think that they have so much style.
I actually have more boo-boo items.
She's a size 8, so she's a Levi's size 8.
Oh, sorry, Lynn.
Look at this really cool, like the whiskering and the fading is all in the right spots. But what really had me at this jacket was it actually has this pink zipper on the inside, and you don't see this very often because most denim
she's
jackets.
Keeping it. I know, Cindy. I know.
I'm like,
she's
what?
keeping it.
No, most denim jackets have the buttons, right? But this one also has the pink zipper on the inside. Like,
That's
who,
not
who
going
has
up for
that?
sale.
It's so cute.
People.
Well, no, it's an 8, so I don't think. I mean, I guess I like oversized
Oh,
denim.
she's gonna try it right now.
We'll just see.
Find out.
We'll just see what this. She's pretty comfortable.
Actually, it fits pretty well.
Yeah.
Oops.
So I'm
not going up in the closet.
No, it's gonna go up because I don't need another denim jacket. But I will say though, if it says it's an 8, I'm gonna tell you.
There's no way that's an 8.
I'm a 2, and I'm like.
It's maybe a.
Let me see. I would say this is maybe a small. Maybe it says small, and I think it says 8.
Oh, maybe.
That could be 2.
And done.
Oh my goodness. So everybody, thank you. Give us a like if you liked the content.
No, I think that nobody added the zippers, Mama. That's
No, it's built in.
That's
look at
manufactured. Yeah,
This
that's like a unicorn.
This is weird. I have
nobody
never
added that.
and because sometimes I see this though, right? If they have the fleece lining. So if it has a fleece lining, I'll oftentimes see that where it has the zipper because it's more like the winter type. But this one doesn't. So
that one's made that way.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have to do more research.
No.
Maybe it's youth.
Maybe.
I'm looking to see if it says anything. Of course, I can't see because of my eyes.
It is a weird
polyester jacket.
It's sweet.
I don't know.
Could
Maybe
be a girl's 8.
Oh, maybe it's a.
Oh.
It could be a girl's 8. Do I wear a girl's 8? I feel like I wear a girl's 14 though.
That's what I thought.
I don't know. My eyes just made.
I don't know, but that thing is not. Somebody did not add that zipper.
I don't know. But this is super cool. And this is, again, the reason I was looking at this is because I thought this would be a really cool piece to add something to. We'll see. But we'll see. We'll see. So thank you everybody for joining. Again, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the content and subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you have a Poshmark closet, once the video is over, something I just realized, because we're live, if you comment now, I can't see those comments.
Correct.
So once the video's over, if you go back in on any of the videos and comment your Poshmark closet, even if you've done it before in the past, do it again. I share throughout the week, and we would love to share all the Posh love with every one of you out there.
If you guys have any questions before we go, now's the time.
Oh yeah, we'll give you a minute.
Thumbs up is great. Subscribe if you haven't. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything.
Well, no, and then you get to know about our
And
live
the
videos.
bell.
We've been getting better at these live videos, but
Going back, ESP to watch from the start. I'm so excited. Thanks, Len. Gee, Merry Christmas.
awesome. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much again. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. And I do have a new video coming out tomorrow on what sold.
Vintage is in reference to Levi's. Does vintage Ella Bean sell well on Poshmark?
Okay, so with vintage in particular, so I am not the end-all be-all on, I'm not an encyclopedia for vintage at all. I'm not sure about LL Bean, and Poshmark in general is a little bit more challenging to sell vintage. So, if you have something very specific in mind, a lot of the times that market would be on eBay, or if it's kind of like coming back in style, Depop is another great place for vintage, or even Etsy.
Or eBay, yeah.
Yeah, there's eBay, Etsy, Depop, any of these. But Posh is going to be a little bit more challenging for vintage unless you can style it in a way that, makes people see that, oh yeah, this is something that I really am looking for. But, but that doesn't mean don't do it, because honestly, you may find you post something that you love, like a vintage LL Bean item, and then you might just sell it because someone might actually be searching for that. So, again, I will never say don't do anything because I think that there's always a market out there.
Did we do anything about storage? No, we're overflowing right now.
What was the question?
Just gotta do anything about the storage. We're not yet.
No, things are in the works to give us more space. Our home does not have enough space.
Correct.
So we are currently discussing ways that we can expand. That's all we can say right now. But yes, it's something we're definitely looking at. Seattle is very, very small.
Constricting.
There's not a lot of space where we are. So that's all we'll say. But definitely things are in the works.
I know you guys said you might move. Possibility.
TBD.
Yep.
TBD.
How do you feel about Poshmark trying to sell home items? Yes.
Yeah.
Home goods.
I've heard mixed reviews about this, but
whatever.
So from a perspective of the business, you know, if you want to capture all of those people and make sure that they stay, this is kind of a pretty smart thing for Poshmark to do.
Absolutely.
I've heard people say that it's going to make the market muddy and you're going to have people that now are going to try to sell all kinds of crazy stuff, but they already are. There's people, if you search any given day.
Look at anybody's closet. They're selling
plates. Weird non-compliant stuff.
As of
so
right now.
if Poshmark can control that to an extent and actually benefit from that, that's actually going to benefit us as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now I don't know how successful it's going to turn out. They've done a few different markets here and there, but that with in conjunction with expanding to Canada, I think these are all great things to help Poshmark in general become a bigger business. And that's great for us because especially as sellers on the platform, you want a platform that actually is expanding and doing well. So when they do go public, right, the whole thing is that they're trying to expand their business.
Yep.
When they go public, they'll be able to continue to provide us with a great platform. So I'm all about it. We'll see what happens then. You know, I don't know. I got excited, really excited at first because I thought, oh, now I can put some of these really cute, like, floral tchotchkes that I find around. And it becomes a really kind of fun bundling piece, right?
Yep.
Like I'm imagining someone wants to buy this really beautiful boho dress and then sees this cute little ring holder or something. You know, I don't know. I think that it's an opportunity to bundle.
Yep.
But we'll see. That's a great question. I have lots of opinions all the time. So whenever someone asks me something, I'm just going to talk.
All right. I guess that's it.
All right, everybody.
Thank you for
so
showing
much.
up.
We'll see you
Love
next time, everybody.